Hi guys, today I'm going to be working on a hallway doorknob and latch. This is an old doorknob that's been on here for many years. You can see it's starting to work its way off here. Also the latch spring is worn out, so it's not snapping back. Or this bolt here doesn't snap back when you turn the knob. So that's kind of the problem here. There is no lock on this. Like I said, it's just for hallway opening and closing this door. So let me show you the new doorknob and latch that I've got. And here's a look at the doorknob that I picked up. Right around $7. Very simple, basic, Kwikset. So we have the doorknob assembly here, the latch, I think that's called the collar. I'm going to demonstrate how to put this in and on the door, but I'm going to show you what we've got in here. We've got instructions, how to do it all, hardware, we've got screws. This is a striker plate. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how this works because I have a little better lighting in here. And so let me kind of take this apart and get an idea of how I'm going to put it together, and then I'll show you a good close-up of what it's all going to look like. Okay, to begin with, you want to measure your door. So, get a measuring tape and measure the edge of the door to the center of the doorknob, or if you have the doorknob already out, the center of the hole in the door. And this latch here is set for two different size positions, 2 3/8, which is already preset there. You probably can't read that here, but that's set for 2 3/8, and you can also set it for 2 3/4. To make that adjustment, just push these little metal tabs down, and you can slide it to 2 3/4 if you need that. Mine's 2 3/8, so I'm going to leave it like that. So let me just show you how all this works. You have the latch here, okay, and then two handles. Decide which handle you want to use for what side of the door. It comes apart. I've got the spindle in here. That's what the knobs look like. So once this latch is in the door, we'll be taking the spindle. See how you've got like a half circle here? We'll match the spindle to that. Then there's where the screws go in here. Push that into that hole. Like that. Then the other knob just lines up with that. Make sure that you've got that half circle again lined up with the spindle. And this plate will spin around to line up your screw holes. So that's all there is to it. Let's go ahead and take the old one off, and then we'll install this one. Alright, so to remove the knob, I'm just going to remove this plate here where the two screws are at. See, the whole assembly here is starting to come apart. got this plate here that'll be coming off as well. I'll be putting this back on with the new one. Okay, once the screws have been removed, I need to pull the knob off, and if it's been on there a long time, it may be kind of hard to get off. May have to use two hands, one on each knob. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is remove the latch. So there's two screws here that hold this plate on. So let's unscrew those. Okay, I'm just going to take a screwdriver, slide it in the middle here. Middle hole there. Probably need two hands for this. No, we don't. Now I can put the new latch in place. Make sure that you align the bolt here, part of the latch, to the striker plate. You want the slant, I guess I should say, going towards the striker plate. That seems to fit in there really good. So now I can just put my two screws in. All right, now that the latch is in the door, I'm going to take the handle that has the spindle part on it, match it up to the half circle here of the latch. May have to depress the bolt there to see that. Also going to put that face plate on, but before I put the face plate, let me just show you what we're going to be doing here. Just putting that like that through there. Okay, let me grab the other handle with the screws. All right, again, match up the spindle to the handle here, the other handle, the half circle part of it. Hole, maybe you can see that. Now I can put my screw in that hole there. All right, I've got that screw secured now. Now I'm going to find the other screw hole and match that up. Kind of feeling that I really can't. There we go. All right, screws are tightened. Everything should be good now. Let's try it out. I think it closes just fine. Try it from the other side here. Okay, I'm going to leave this old striker plate on here. If you do want to change it out, it's pretty self-explanatory. Just take the 2 screws out, put the new one in place. Here's a look at that striker, the new striker plate. I don't think I'm going to put this on, but if you do replace the striker plate, on this Kwikset striker plate here, there's a little adjustment you can make here. If you need to tighten up the bolt, say there's a room and movement in the door, you can take a screwdriver, put it in the hole there, and just pull this part of it closer, and it will close that gap there. So I want to point that out. But that's it, guys. Everything's good to go here. And thanks for watching. Hope it's been helpful. Until next time. Have a great day. Take care.